while since, I got in the game, but life is good.
And the playoff intensity can be felt as the starting lineups conclude. The biggest stars have aligned on the... Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got MP. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Holiday, and it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Reddish. And it's Jennings in at the 2. Look at the Lakers. Well, as underdogs, Greg, they weren't even supposed to be here at this point. But they've been fantastic the entire postseason.
I mean, it's hard to think of a greater accomplishment, winning Game 7 of the NBA Finals on the road. But
I agree.
They've shown they can beat this team. They believe in themselves. And Kevin, I think they've got a real shot.
I do too.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Now, here's Collins. Pass to Young. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
For the 3, buries it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the inside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Rising up with ease there. When MP gets great inside positioning, he leads. There's no room for error with the slam.
To the middle. Here's Reddish. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young's running. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And I love how aggressive Young is, consistent at looking for his shot, and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
Now, here's MP.
Holiday.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Nate McMillan. He told me that as hard as it may be to believe, he feels less nervous about this NBA Finals Game 7 than any other game in the series. There's just so much going on, he said. With all the noise surrounding this game, my guys have found a quiet calm that I think will work in their favor. Well, we'll see if this works in a game like this, Kevin. It's closeout city.
Tice against Young. Can't connect from 13 feet out. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And it's in there. MP's got 8 points.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. Kicks it out to Jennings. Three-pointer. Rebound the Lakers. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
MP's shot is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Hawks trail by 5. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Going inside, and MP throws it down hard.
How about the athleticism from MP on that jam, putting the defense on notice.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
To the paint, here's Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Reddish has got his second bucket of the night.
And with those points, he puts it into that 10-0 run by Los Angeles. How about the tenacity from MP against stiff defense there, drawing a good foul and getting the shot to go.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night. Free throw good, MP. Trailing here by 8. Now, here is Young. Tight defense on him.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Down low. And Davis with the basket on the assist by MP.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Young passes to Capella. Young with the ball. It's stolen by Tice. And it's the Lakers on the break. Deflects the pass. And that one's good by Davis.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Young outside. And no good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Young passes to Capella. Jennings kicks to Reddish. Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's the center. He knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Caruso, the pass to MP. To the right side. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Now here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Young.
And off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Reddish. He has 6. To the paint, here's Jennings. Drops in the layup for 2. Jennings has got 5 points so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
MP finds Holiday. Lakers passing it around. Pass to MP. Here's Reddish. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 10-point lead. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Hurd. Pass to Young to the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Good on both. Here's Graham. The pass to Reeves. Back to Graham. Dishes it to MP. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. MP's got 21.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Hunter dishes to Young. Here's Hurd. Shot clock at 6. And then Johnson with the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Down low. Here's MP. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Jalen Johnson. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers. Punch, counter punch, impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Now, here's MP. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And good that time.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
The Hawks trail by 10. Passes it to Johnson. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hurd. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He gets it in there.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. MP out there with Cheeks. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He scored an incredible number of points, and it seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the field.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, MP. And he makes both free throws.
Larry's 6 points.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 16-point game.
Man, it's close, but you didn't get on balance quick.
Both teams making substitutions here. Holiday, the pass to Caruso. He's looking for MP and finds him. He's good with the little jumper in close. MP's got 38 points.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Collins wide open, he fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Collins has got 5 now.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Atlanta's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
And the defensive instincts of MP, outstanding work getting. the right
So we have our first ball.
positioning and then blocking the shot. Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here's Reddish. Offensive rebound. That one falls. He has 7.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Here's MT, and he's got 41.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. Young looking around. Here's Jennings. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing, the teammates getting pumped, and then it's like a runaway train.
And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
Really impressed with their offensive execution.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Time now for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about it.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regard to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
MP. That's his second.
The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one drops.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Reddish has got 14 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Jennings. He's got 8. And the officials call him for a...
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. MP left side. Fades away. Misses off the right iron.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Over to the wing, and the wide-open shot from Reddish. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 16 points for Cam Reddish. The drive by MP. Makes it off the glass.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And the Lakers call time here. And so it's MP making things. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Then it's Reddish, and it's Young, and it's Jennings in at the shooting guard. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. The drive by MP.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Young passes to Collins.
Get there, get there.
Now here's Reddish, defended by Tice. Back to Collins. Over MP, and there's Collins on the assist from Reddish. Floats it up for MP. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Young outside. And it's MP with the rebound. Pass to Caruso.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Here's MP. Trying to get open is Davis. And again, MP. MP's got 60.
And the level of concentration MP has, looking assertive on that physical finish.
The shot's good.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's MP, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tice has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Almost, but it rolls out. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Reddish. Here's Capella. He feeds it to Reddish. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Los Angeles leading by 23. MP, no good. Atlanta's shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
To the inside. Here's MP. And the Lakers with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now, Reddish. 19 points in the game. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
The Hawks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Cheeks checks in for Daniel Tice. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Alex Caruso.
That's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
MP dishes to Davis. One here tonight. The Hawks trail by 20. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Young kicks to Johnson. There's the dish to Collins. Johnson against MP. Johnson can't hit. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Jennings with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the goal. Young's got 13 points.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Davis against Young. And it's off from three-point range.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Trae Young. Here's MP. And good! He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it out, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's his fourth personal foul.
It's going to be on MP. The Hawks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That's good from Jennings. And Jennings drops them both. Enzo Graham will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's MP, and it's sent back by Okongwu. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Kicks it out to Johnson. The second chance effort. Here's Okongwu. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Jennings passes to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 out of 5 for 8-night shooting.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Reeves. MP against Johnson. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. There's the pass to Huerter. Okongwu kicks to Jennings. Passes to Okongwu. On the wing, Johnson. Jennings against Graham. And he overshot that one, missing. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Reeves. They get it back. MP. And yep, another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Johnson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 15 points for Johnson.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And the dunk by MP.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving them plenty.
Jennings dishes to Okongwu. And there's Hunter on the assist by Okongwu.
Awesome concentration.
MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Here's Herter. Got a hand on it. And here's MP for three. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. And then Johnson with the jam.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Jennings passes to Johnson. Hunter dishes to Johnson. And the basket is good. And that's now 19 points for Jalen Johnson.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the Lakers call time here.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Carroll's checked in. And Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Collins comes in for Okongwu. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. Capella, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Anthony Davis. MP out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Holiday. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. MP against Young. Here's MP. Good, he hits again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Hunter, the pass to Collins. Young outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is Young's mentality, ready to shoot the rock.
Young against MP. Tice trying to break free. Rebound by the Hawks. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Now here's Capella. Kicks to Young. And he drives in. It's good. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
MP against Hunter. Again, what an avalanche. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Collins against Tice. Back to Collins. It's Young on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's MP. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Drew Holiday.
Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. The Hawks trail by 16. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jennings is checked in. MP. Again, the Lakers.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young with the ball. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. MP with it, and Young picks him up defensively. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Over MP, and Reddish, the bucket on the assist from Young. MP outside. Back to Holiday. To the middle. Here's MP. And good. There's another.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Young outside. Over Tice. Out left to the wing. Now, here's Reddish. Covered by MP.
Rebounding might not be his #1 priority, but you wouldn't know it from tonight. He's down there outplaying the big guys.
On the wing, Holiday. He's looking for MP and finds him. Another one goes. Incredible.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Elbow shot. Young's shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Banked in off the glass.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Young from outside bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 26.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 21. 1:43 left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
His performance tonight will be mentioned in the first line of his biography. Game 7, NBA Finals, SB. MP, no good.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Get outside, get outside. I got him.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Ross.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Lakers.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
They're going to close out a remarkable and dramatic NBA Finals with a tremendous win here in Game 7.
And while the series itself was dramatic, they didn't want any drama here in Game 7. They wanted to seal the win well before the final whistle. And boy, did they do it. A clutch performance on the biggest stage in basketball. Just a fantastic way to clinch that NBA championship.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For MP.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
That free throw good from Ross. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reeves. Bogdanovich against Carroll. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. Silva, the pass to Reeves. Ross with the steal. Here's Herter.
I need to get to this before it gets...
Lakers have won it all. Wow.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes from winning it all.